All right. Am I live? I guess I'm live. I don't know. Welcome in, everybody. My first live broadcast, and I am seeing who's here. Just want to welcome in everybody. Yes, a big shout out to Legal Minded Friends with Karen Cole. She helped me do all this and helped me navigate StreamYard and put all this together. And I'm just winging it here, my first live. Woo! I got a red face. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see if I can. Hopefully, you know what? Actually, if y'all type in yellow, it will drop your link. And I believe if y'all want to try that out, I set up the bot to, if you type in yellow, to drop your link. And let's see if somebody wants to test that out. It's a 5-second delay. So if somebody types it in yellow and then types it in 2 seconds later, I don't think it'll drop it, but try it out and we'll see. I'm following along also in my other tab here. Let's see if it drops the link. I set that up last night. We'll see how it goes for the bot. But anyways, well, welcome in, everybody. Again, like a big shout out to Legal Minded Friends with Karen Cole. If y'all want to check her out, please do subscribe to her. And like I said, she helped me out. She's a big instrumental in helping me get this live broadcast started. And everything was StreamYard. So a big shout out and a thank you to her. And what I wanted to do was give y'all a taste of what my hobby is. And one of them is shark's teeth. And I love to hunt for shark's teeth. I used to do it as a young boy walking along. Obviously, I've got my glasses on, so you know I can't see very well. But when I was on the James River, I used to walk along the shore and find a lot of shark's teeth. And I took that hobby a little bit further when I got older and when I had my children. And I actually found a lot of shark's teeth when you get down to it. So I want to start off first and tell you on when I started doing it, the location is on the river, the James River. And a lot of people find shark's teeth down on the ocean, but I have found the majority of my shark's teeth in the James River. And I would say it was about 2 hours away from the Atlantic Ocean. And I found a lot here. I can show you here. And what I would do is I would keep these teeth in a jar on each year. And I say this was maybe 2009. And that was the year that I, would put those in there and found those. But I really started to look for shark's teeth when I had my children. And I kind of got into it really heavy. Now, like I said, you can find them by walking along and looking down at the water, looking down at the beach and find them. But I kind of took it a little bit further. So I want to show you kind of 4 different things: the small, the medium, the large, and the unique. So here, let me bring up what I have found in the small shark's teeth here. I'll bring this up real quick. And if you follow along here, I'm going to kind of zoom in. And you can see here, I used a dime as a kind of reference to how small those teeth are. I'm going to go through here. It's going to kind of look into it. And hello, everybody. I'm trying to follow along and do this the same way. I see everything. Michael's Drones, the Bud Files. Thank you, Jersey. There we go. And I want to look at this right here. Now, here are the kind of the small teeth that I found, and you can find these, you know, kind of looking if you really get down and look real sharp. But I got to tell you, the ones up there by the dime that I found, I used a colander. So if you like to lose a colander when you shake out like pasta, things like that, I used that to find those small shark teeth. And you can see how small those really are. If you look at this as a dime as a reference, you'll never, I mean, I don't know. You might be able to find those by the, you know, by looking at it, but with the colander, I kind of found those when you really get down to it, kind of got to kind of sift through the dirt and find those. And I used two different size colanders, one with the holes that were really large, and the other colander, which was kind of, you know, it didn't let through a lot of soil. But those ones I found right there, those were at the low tide mark. Now I got to tell you, you got to really get down on your hands and knees to find those. And and I kind of, had lots of time on my hand to find them, and a lot of sifting, a lot of time, involved in doing that. But it was kind of fun. I mean, when I have my kids down there and I want to bring them in, they love finding those, but it was kind of neat to find those. Now you can see the other ones here in the bottom along the final, the bottom row right there. Those you can find maybe just by walking along and looking down. But yeah, those are really kind of cool. And these are, like I said, these are the small shark's teeth. Like I said, I used a colander to look for those, and you might be able to find those by, like, I used to sit there and wash up the water and then get away the soil or the sand, and you might be able to do it. I actually used my hands to go in there to look at that, but actually kind of neat. And like I said, I used to do this, and I still do it today. I want to kind of continue that hobby. But let's kind of look at this. Let's go here, and we'll kind of look at the next thing I have is the medium teeth. Let's go ahead and take those out. Let's kind of look at the medium teeth. Now, the medium teeth here, that's probably the ones you can find. These are medium. Now, you can find these probably without using a colander or anything like that. You can probably find these by walking along the shoreline at low tide. And most of these I found at low tide. And those are, you can walk along and probably look down and see those. And, I don't know. I've got some things here that I can tell you the age of these things. I don't, the teeth probably a couple of thousands of years old. But the one thing I thought was interesting is that this is in a river. It's not on the ocean. I mean, it's in a river 2 hours away from the ocean. So when people talk about, plate tectonics and things like that, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting that I found these up in a river, not on the shoreline. So, I mean, I have found shark's teeth on the ocean, but this being in the James River, it's kind of neat, kind of neat to follow those along that. So I see somebody, yeah, yellow is dental identification. Yeah, I got to tell you, I know some of these sharks are like, gosh, what was it? I've got lemon shark. I've got some of these are bull sharks. Things like, gosh, what is it? Some other teeth, great white. I'm going to show y'all a little bit. I'm going to show y'all the bigger teeth here, and you're going to see what the size differential is. Let me go to the larger teeth. Now, here we go with the large teeth. I want to show you all that. Here's the large ones. Now, you see I got a nickel as a reference point to those. But you can see right here, those are the really big teeth right there. Not the big ones, but they actually pretty good size. Now you definitely can see these looking down on the beach if you're walking along, but it's interesting. These teeth right here that I found those are like at the high tide mark, and you have to go up on the river that I was at. You have to go actually up further and then kind of get down on your hands and knees and kind of break down the rocks and look for them. And those where I found those. Now, some of these you can walk along and find them, obviously just looking right there. So, but those are the large teeth right there. And those are the big ones. Now, some of those are great white teeth. There's megalodons. I've got here, let me show you. I've got some of these, like the one right there. I've got this one here, and I'll show you there. That's in that right there. Now, some of these are great white, and some of those are megalodon teeth. And then like this is the one that's half a megalodon right here. You can see. So that one, and I've got some more like this one. This is a nice one. Like right there. I think that's in the picture itself too. So those are, so what do y'all think? You think, has anybody found shark's teeth like this? Has anybody been walking along the ocean and found it? I just want to find out. Let me look at the chat here and see if anybody has found any teeth just by walking along. Now, also too, when I go to find these shark's teeth, I have gone, when I go look for them, I could probably say I go 2 hours to 4 hours when I look for them. Because what I do is I go to the high, like I said, when I go to on the edge of the river, I go and look at the high tide mark, rake down the shells, and kind of sift through them and find those. But I have found some in the low tide mark just by walking along and showing those. Again, you've never found any? Oh man. I find it hard to find some of those just by walking along the ocean. And I have found a lot of people have told me they found a lot of shark's teeth in quarries or other places other than walking along the ocean. Then again, some people have told me they've gone out in the ocean offshore. They've, dove down in the ocean and found them. So I depends on where has anybody ever found any teeth? I want to see. Hey, Mark, how are you? Corner Clubhouse, how are you? Michael's Drones, good to see you too. Hey, Nora, how are you? I'm just switching over. I gotta apologize. This is my first live. I know I've been on a lot of panels, but this is like my first one that I've actually been at the head of everything. So you gotta apologize if I seem like really, but this is one of my hobbies I like to do. I haven't been shark's teeth hunting in a couple of years. Work gets in the way, things like that. How I found these teeth, and I like I said, I've got these, by the years. I've got like this one is 2008. I found those, and this is 2009. I usually put them in a jar, and but that's what I did when I had my children, and I haven't really gone out so far. I know I need to do it again, but yeah. Hey, Thompson RC. Yeah, the bull sharks. Yeah, they like to go up the rivers. So yeah, I have not seen any of those bull sharks where I was. Now I have seen dolphins. I've seen shrimp. Where I was looking for these shark's teeth, they were in kind of like it does get high tide, low tide. It does get, well, I guess a little brackish water, maybe salty if it doesn't rain a lot. But Did anybody try the yellow, to drop yellow and see if it drops your link? I set up the uh, bot to drop that. Can anybody, hey, somebody try dropping yellow and see if it drops your link? I didn't see, I know people were trying to, I didn't see if it dropped your link. Anyways, that's why I was trying to set up that bot so y'all can drop your link so you don't have to post any links or anything like that. So, but anyways, what kind of sharks do carpenters like? Anybody got that? What kind of sharks do carpenters like? Hammerhead and saw shark. It didn't work. Oh man. All right. Well, I got to go back and check that out. And thanks, Tony. Thanks for checking that out. I know you. I see y'all dropping the yellow link. It didn't work. Okay. I set it up for the word yellow. Yeah, Karen. I see you dropping the exclamation point. Maybe I should set it up like that. I was trying to set it up for it to work. Okay. No worries. I'll have to go back and look at that. I set that up last night to see if it would drop it. It's all right. No worries. No worries. Hey, that's what we're here about. That's what I'm trying to find out. So no worries. All right. I was trying to set that up so y'all wouldn't have to drop the links and the moderators wouldn't have to do that. So it's all right. Hey, you know what? Hey, I got to work the kinks out. It's all right. All right. So I got another joke here. What did one shark say to the other shark? There's something fine, special about you. There's some fine shark. Yeah, the fin. Sorry, blew that one. And I got some more shark's teeth to show you. That a large one. You know, I got one more thing I'll show you here that I thought was kind of unique, and I'll take that out. I will put this one up here. And these are the unique shark's teeth right here. Now, what's interesting about this is I found out now if you look at the rows of teeth here at the bottom under 2010 and 2008, those, like you say, 1, 2, 3, those are rows of teeth. And those are actually what they call a 6 gill or 7 gill. And they said here that the 6 gill is very rare. So I think it's from 2010, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, under the 2008, those right there, those are very rare. So if you find those, and I found these right here, those are very rare. And I don't know what people are paying for them, but those are, like I said, I looked those up. Those are very rare. And the ones at the top here, those are tiger sharks and some other ones, lemon sharks, which are very rare too. I don't believe lemons are very around anymore, but I know that if you look at the bottom there under 2008, those are very rare. And I have found those, like I said, just by getting down and hunting for them and things like that. So, but most of my teeth that I found, like I said, those were within maybe a 5 or 6 year period. I kind of went after, people always go and look after a hurricane comes through and find those. I kind of waited and found these at the high tide mark. But very, very interesting. I don't think I have, let's see, I have some more here to show you. Yeah, this one right here, this one's pretty good. If you want to, let me take that out. If you want to see this one. And these things are still sharp. Let me tell you, these things are still sharp. Those, I mean, if you look at it, that's still sharp. I mean, those are still sharp. I can still cut myself. I got another one over here. And you can see here's one. If you look on there, there's a rock. and there's a tooth on the other side. So I kind of thought that was kind of neat with the rock. You can see that, but kind of neat. All right. So how's everybody doing? I see a lot of people in here. Got a couple of 20 people here. Thank you very much for coming out. I appreciate that. This is my first time. You know, I've been on lots of live panels, but I'm still kind of nervous being by myself. I still am kind of nervous. And I got some sun today. Woo! Yeah, I was in the pool. Hey Nora, I know I saw your stream going on earlier, and I said I was out in the pool. Well, I was. You can see I got a little sun. And yeah, Karen, those teeth are actually pretty sharp too. Because like if you see this one like that, that's still kind of, I mean, if you look, that's still kind of, I mean, that's pretty big. I mean, you know. And let's see, let me see some other ones. Yeah, here's a one that was cut off that I found. You can see that. And most of these are, like I said, some of these are great white. Now, this one I know right here, that's a half of a megalodon. If y'all know, a megalodon is really big. is really big. And that's one of that I consider that a Super Bowl find. And I'll tell you, I have found one, and it was by luck. It was totally by luck that I found the megalodon. But here, I will tell you, I want to go ahead and let's see, where's Tequila? Tequila. Let me bring up Tequila real quick. I want to show you Tequila. That's my special guest. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab Tequila. All right, this is my special guest, Tequila. Now I'm house sitting. Woo! Look at him. Yeah, nobody. Yes, I know. Look, there's some teeth here. You want to look at this tooth? Look at this tooth. Look, see that? This is my special guest for tonight, Tequila. I know, buddy. I know. Look, say, can you say hello? Can you say hello to everybody? I don't know. I think he's looking. I think he's looking. Nora, I think I can't get him up on my neck. Say hello. Now, y'all, I know y'all have seen him in some videos, and I try to put him in there, but I'm house sitting this weekend, and here he is. Say hello. Say hello. Say, I know, but I know you want to you're the star of the show. Look, I'll let him down. All right. Now, I know y'all have seen some videos when I'm going to try to, I got a little boat that I put in a pool that I'm at, and I got to get a video of him. He doesn't like to, he likes to sit in the boat, but all right, so I have got one more, the final tooth I've got to show y'all. And this is what I consider maybe the Super Bowl of shark's teeth, is the megalodon tooth. Now this right here, there it is. If I can move it over. Now you see how large that is. Here's my hand. I'm going to show you my hand. You see how big that tooth is. Looking at other teeth right here. Now I found this, and let me look at that. I found this by luck. I'm not kidding. I was walking down to the river, and here's the back of it. And what I found interesting too is this little hole right there. I don't know if that was stuck on something and it spun around, but there's the back. There's the back of it. So you can see, looking at my hand, like if I show you right here how big that tooth is. So if you look at back that, remember how the other teeth that was, and you can see here this has been kind of wiped off of it. But I found that by luck. I no kidding. I was walking down to the water to the edge to wash off a shell. I looked down. I saw that. I grabbed it, picked it up, and ran because I didn't, because people like to say, when you find these things, is it on private property? Is it on public property? And yeah, so I kind of ran with that. I threw that. I couldn't believe how big a tooth I found. I mean, like I said, here it is again. You can see, here's my hand. So you can see how big that tooth is. And when I found it, I was like, wow, I can't believe this is, I just found this. I can't believe it. I mean, and I heard about a lot of people, finding these teeth, and there it is. So I don't know how old this is. It has a lot of rocks around the edge of it, like right here, on the edge here. So, but yeah, there it is. And I don't know if it's worth anything, to be honest with you, Jesse. I have no idea. I've never priced it out. I've never gotten anybody to look at it. I just like finding these things, and like I said, honestly, I found this by luck. I mean, I wasn't looking for it. I was just walking down to the water, and I looked down and saw it. Couldn't believe my eyes. Grabbed it and took off in my kayak and ran. So. But I haven't done any research on any of this about the shark's teeth, but I wanted to show y'all and kind of show you my hobby, things like that. And, and I wish the Nightbot was working. Y'all could drop your links and talk to each other. I got to find that out. Like I said, I tried to set it up last night. So, but anyways, let me have a joke here. I guess I'll tell you all a joke. What happened when the shark got famous? What happened when the shark got famous? He became a starfish. All right, everybody. Oh, wow. Thanks for coming out here. I know I kind of hopefully went by, hopefully didn't go too fast on that. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Getting out and exploring that sun. I was in the pool today. I hope, like I said, I probably got a little sun. But what's everybody doing this weekend? Let me know in the comments. I want to see what's everybody doing this weekend and things like that. And let me show you. Let me see if I have any more teeth. I can't really show you much more than I have. Oh, here's an interesting one. Here's one right here that I can show you. Now, these edges are still serrated edges. You can still cut yourself. You see that, the pointy edge right there? I don't know if you can see that. You can still cut yourself on that. Oh, working tomorrow and beach for Sunday. Yeah. I kind of forgot. I think I was out there leaving comments for everybody thinking today was the weekend and it's only a Friday. So I got my days mixed up. Yeah. I was telling everybody, have a great weekend. Yeah. You know what? The hair, I think I could do a little better. I cut that myself and I need to mat it down. I think I need to wear a hat. Oh, well. Oh, well, everybody. Yeah, it's this is a pool here. I got jumped out of the pool and put my shirt on for the live broadcast. I was having a good time in the pool. So, but anyways, all right, everybody. Thanks for coming out here. I hope everybody's going to have a great weekend. And you know what? I tell you what, I'm going to have more live broadcasts here. This one's my first one, and whoo, do I feel nervous. But I want to thanks everybody for coming out here. I really appreciate it. And I know I'll be out supporting everybody and, getting out live streams. Hey, tune in tomorrow night. I'll be out there with Karen at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll be joining her live stream. And I'm going to get used to this. I got to tell you, I want to appreciate everybody for coming out. I really do appreciate it. And I can do more on the shark's teeth. Like I said, that's the megalodon. And, but hey, I really appreciate everybody coming out here. I really do. And I know I'm out supporting everybody and I really appreciate it. And I thank you very much. And I hope you like tequila too. He's back there out there. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to cut it out. Have a great weekend and I'll see you soon. I'm out there supporting you. Thank you very much for coming out. Woo!